Recently, 2 men were indicted for trafficking methadone in Lowndes County. It's a growing trend, and law enforcement agencies are trying to stay ahead of it.
It's actually a medication that's used to help addicts, but dealers are now finding new markets, and that's adding strain to already overworked officers. Our Joy Talley joins us in the studio with more on that. Jory.
Traffickers will move any drug anywhere. It's difficult to stop, but law enforcement are using every tool and agency to help them even when they're short-staffed.
Methadone is prescribed by doctors to help meth addicts fight their addiction. However, it's starting to become popular in Mississippi, but for the complete opposite reason.
Instead of using it to get off of other drugs, it's becoming another drug that they're becoming addicted to. So evidently, it's just another thing that's being abused in the system of the world.
And another abused narcotic hitting the highways. Winston County Sheriff Jason Pugh says his deputies haven't seen methadone in the area recently, but have in the past.
It is an up-and-coming thing. You know, it's one of the many things that's changing in the world that we worry about now. You know, we're talking now about, you know, carrying Narcan in our vehicles and that sort of thing in case we become exposed to narcotics and, you know, in a traffic stop or touch something that you're not supposed to touch.
Law enforcement believe the more well-known roadways see more traffickers, including methadone.
You're taking drug from one place to another, either from one county to another, from one state to another. And usually you have to travel the main roads, which would be the bypasses that runs through everybody county.
Noxubee County Sheriff Terry Grassery says a lot of the drug pushers travel Highway 45. He knows it's a problem, but doesn't have the manpower it requires to put a dent in that portion of the drug trade.
We'll have to have really just a special officer, a narcotic officer, and his job would just be to work that bypass. But like I said, with us having only 6 officers, just about there'd be no way we could just dedicate a man just to do it.
Smaller sheriff's departments work with the Mississippi Bureau of Narcotics to help stop the flow of drugs.
Any type of trafficking, interstate trafficking would be different, obviously, and trafficking across state lines, but it could be some serious time involved in that. You know, you can get 20 and 30-year sentences depending on the type of trafficking, the amount of drugs, and that sort of thing.
Both sheriffs also say MBN helps their small departments keep up with the latest drug trends.